Yo, what's up? It's the Purple Yeti. He is back. Woo! That's right. I'm here with my ridiculous moniker, the Purple Yeti. Mmm, tasty. With my lovely little K-State shirt. I'm celebrating so hard because Thursday is the first game. Oh, the season. It's Fresca time. Oh. Oh, yeah. So, we have college football this week. There's some things happened last week. Oh yeah, starters have been named, team rules have been violated, and we're going to bring that to you here real quick. So let's get started because I want to talk about some football. Yeah. So this is kind of a snapshot, preview of what Texas season is going to be like. Um, Mediocre, and mediocre by their standards meaning probably third or fourth place in the league. Ooh. There's some other predictions coming, like I have on the blog. Go to kccollegegameday.com. Check it out. I did the Big 12 preview. Talks a little bit about Texas, which I'll finish here in a second. Also, look for some K-State preview coming. A little bit of dartboard predictions, and some other things. I think I went on this big rant about the reality of college football today and why we kind of need to have a season, and we need to have college football to kind of wash ourselves from college football, if that makes sense. It's completely meta. It's like my ridiculous moniker. Go kccollegegameday.com and check it out. But back to Texas. I guess Texas, there's was some rumor about Case McCoy, David Ash playing in the opener, and the internet screamed again, and they pretty much said, oh, they can't decide on a quarterback again, they're going to have a terrible year. Well, then they came out, Mack Brown came out and said that David Ash will be starting Saturday. Now, this might be a case of a father getting a little bit too nosy on the practice field with Case McCoy, and what with that pedigree, how could you not see the father try to throw his weight around, or at least the family? Now, I don't know how good Case is, but everybody has been leaning toward David Ash, and somehow it's McCoy and Ash the whole time. You know what that means? It means drama, and it means drama at the quarterback. It means you're trying to please too many people, and it means you're not making the right decision. This is all in Mack Brown's head. As much as I like to see Texas go down, I hate to see bad because of bad decision making. And that's what's happening. So I wouldn't expect a top 3 or a top 10 finish for Texas this year. But I will tell you that their defense is probably going to carry them to at least a third place, maybe a fourth or fifth place finish in the Big 12. So that's that. At least Texas didn't get to have their logo on a Pop-Tart. That's right, 5 colleges, including Michigan, struck a deal with Kellogg. It's all one company anyway. To have their logo on a Pop-Tart, because what better way to promote the toughness and the history of your program than having your logo on something called a Pop-Tart? Last time I checked, that guy was a derogatory term, and that's what we're seeing with this. And yeah, Michigan joins the likes of North Carolina as a lucky contestant on the old Pop-Tart sweepstakes. Seriously, if I ever see K-State on a Pop-Tart box, I'm gonna cry on the inside, because then they will be considered Pop-Tarts. That did just make me really hungry though, so maybe that's what it is. Those wicked marketers then. Hootie from Hootie and the Blowfish. Yeah, nobody remembers him. It was 90s and he's lame. He does country now. He's on his own. Well, he's still talking so smack on Clemson, because apparently he went to South Carolina. He gets on stage and he's talking smack to Clemson at a show where I guess Clemson people congregate, like or are concentrated in. So Hootie is a fan of the college football. I'm glad I shared that with you. Oh man. So what else has happened? I wish I was a Florida coach, because the Florida assistant coaches, with their paltry 7-5 record, somehow got raises anyway. How do you get raises for mediocrity? I don't know. I don't know. And that pretty much kind of tells you what's going on in Florida. I wouldn't expect them at the big stage anytime soon with that kind of stuff. Just saying. Um, so speaking of just saying, at the opposite of just saying, I guess some child in Oklahoma City, whose parents are big Michigan fans. Yeah, you're right. You thought I was just jamming Michigan with Pop Tarts. Nope. They gave the kid a Michigan shirt to wear to kindergarten, and the kid got sent home from school, and or there was a ticket or citation because the city did not allow college gear from another state in their city. They banned other team logos. How ridiculous is that? This is America. You should be able to wear whatever team colors you want, wherever you are, and take the crap that comes with it. If you're walking into hostile territory and you're wearing opposite colors, expect some crap. But also, you should be able to wear it. This law is ridiculous, especially for a kindergartner. Come on. So, I guess the Michigan-Oklahoma game is going to be awesome whenever that happens. But in the meantime, the Michigan athletic director has invited the kid up to a game, I guess when they do play Oklahoma. Is it this year or next year? I don't know. And anyway, good PR for Michigan, really bad for Oklahoma. Good job. And moving on, something that is a little bit more PR friendly, at least in the name-wise, Iowa State's quarterback starting for this year will be Steele Jantz. Yeah, he's all Big 12 name team. And he's alright. I guess there was some kind of battle late last year between the two. I don't know if he just won out. I don't know if it's a Texas situation. But he's starting. He's the man now. So good job for Steele Jantz. I will love calling your name later on in the season. Let's hope you don't do too much against K-State in Farmageddon. So, Samuel mother effing Jackson, Samuel L. Jackson was hanging out at a Georgia Bulldogs practice recently. Kudos to the Bulldogs. They'll probably need any kind of like inspiration running into the first couple weeks of the season, because that's usually when they fall off the face of the earth. The corner, face, not the place. I'm excited. And so is Samuel L. Jackson and the team. They're all happy. There's a pitcher. I'm sure that'll pump up the Georgia Bulldogs, and maybe they'll outperform their usual selves to start the season here, which I think also includes Missouri. Not sure. Hey, guess what? I don't really care. It's Missouri. So maybe, hey, kudos to Georgia. Maybe it'll inspire them, and maybe Mark Richt won't get canned at the end of the year like he more than likely will if they don't produce. So, what else is going on? Violation of team rules. Both Notre Dame suspended their starting running back, Sierra Woods, so early in the season because he violated quote-unquote team rules. Guess what? Charlie Weiss did the same thing, who used to coach Notre Dame. Now is the Kansas coach. He suspended the Kansas long snapper for the first 3 games of the season for violating team rules. Man, team rules must be tough. Either that or those guys must be dumb. Tell me what you think. Put a comment down below. Let's find out together. Subscribe, whatever. Let's find out. Are team rules that important? Yes, in general. We like to cover all the bases here. So, previews. I do have the Big 12 preview in case you didn't read it. That would be Oklahoma winning the league. I kind of went with the safe bet, even though they lost their offensive line, half of it starters. They do a pretty good job of reloading talent, better than Oklahoma, pretty much better than anybody in the league right now. So I don't know how much it'll knock them back a little bit. Maybe they won't play in the BCS National Championship game, but I could totally see them winning the conference. Number two, K-State. It's my homer pick. Everyone's riding off the Wildcats. They bring back 17 starters. They won 10 games last year. Everyone likes to lean on. They won 8 games, like by a touchdown or less. 10 years ago, that was called Big Ten football. Now they're trying to poo-poo K-State on that. Seriously, get over yourself, sports media. Okay, you're a little bit too more. You're a little bit too self-important than what you think you are. ESPN, Disneyfication, whatever. Give me the news and don't give me a Tebow story every 5 minutes. Get real. K-State is going to finish second in this league because he, as in Bill Snyder and his team, will frustrate everyone else into giving up the ball and making mistakes. It's gonna happen. Yeah, sports media. I'll jam sports media maybe in a full podcast later. Who knows? Number three, I put West Virginia. Of the two new teams coming in, West Virginia and TCU, I see West Virginia actually competing. They have an offense not unlike the rest of the Big 12, thanks to ex-Oklahoma State offensive coordinator Dana Holgorsen. But they also won a tougher conference last year. The Big East, I mean, you got to give them credit for that. Compared to TCU, they've played tougher competition, and the Geno Smith machine from West Virginia is a threat to be reckoned with. End of course. Cliche-orama. So they'll finish third. The shock of the new places for people to go to, Morgantown, and for the new places that West Virginia has to go to, is gonna, with their talent, put them in third. But go to the website, go to kccollegegameday.com to check out the rest of the list. There's some surprises in there, except for Kansas, they're last. Duh, really. So check it out. Look at it. Later on this week, I'll have my K-State preview. It's going to be awesome. I'll further explain why they'll get second place in the league and probably play in the first ever Champions Bowl. Or maybe just Arkansas again in the Cotton Bowl. I'd see that rodeo again. I'd want some revenge. So, check that out. And then later on this week, we got some crib sheet news talking Twitter style. I'm on the Twitters, twitter.com/KCG. Oh man, KCCGD. It's acronym time. Live it. So after that, I'll do my dartboard predictions Thursday. I haven't decided how I'm going to do previews for the weekend. Kind of enjoying my mouth right now, like the ladies do. Read it what you will. So I might do another video, or I might do something a lot like the spreads for the pick it and stick it. That's still going on this year. Sign up. Go to Casey College Game Day. Sign up. There's still some time left to do some college football picking stuff. I'm not really going to go over that list because it's kind of lame recapping something that's already like programmatically tabulated and computerized and blah 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 blah. So I definitely do want to talk spreads because there are some surprising reads into what the spreads and what Vegas thinks. It's just a matter of me either typing it or saying it. I don't know. Whatever's easiest is probably what's going to happen. That's how laid back Mike is. That's about it. I'm excited. First game is Thursday. I'm actually going to miss some games Saturday because I'm going to a music festival. It's what I do. But with Labor Day weekend coming up, we have some college football on Sunday and Monday. So you'll see me there. You'll see me roar here. So tune in next week. And until then, hey, we will see you guys.